And we're back with the next. This is day 23. Molly's hot on the trail of Charles and Kate. Here we go with Molly. The next afternoon, I got my first break. The guy from American Express called. A week ago, Kate spent the night in the motel in the woods in Carversville. You try saying that. Carversville, Connecticut. I thanked him like crazy and made him promise to call if any more charges came in. Then I hot-footed it to the kitchen and got the Connecticut road map. Carversville was smack in the middle of the penned route. At least now I had some idea of where she was heading, but given a week, she could be almost anywhere on the route or off of it, for all I knew. The next logical thing to do was to have a talk with someone at the motel. Maybe, just maybe, they knew something. I struck gold. The old biddy who answered the phone must have been sitting there in the woods, champing at the bit to do a little down-home gossiping. After I asked her about Kate, and she found her register, she got down to the nitty-gritty. "Oh yes, it seems like I do remember that one," she said, bloating her voice with innuendo. Was she alone? Hardly. She had a young man with her, and I could just picture this one leaning into the phone, spittle forming on her Yankee pursed lips. "Yeah?" And I let my voice get real interested just to give the old gal a thrill. "Who was he?" "Her husband, according to the register." She almost chuckled. Boy, we were having a good time. "She doesn't have one," I said, to egg her on. "Doesn't surprise me. He was a good 10 years her junior." And I thought I heard her eyebrows raise. "So Mr. Socks was along for the ride, huh?" "What'd he look like?" I asked. "Oh, good-looking enough, I suppose. A little slick for my liking, though. A little too sure of himself, if you get my meaning." "I get you," I said, ever the willing ear. "Did they have a kid with him?" "Nope, just the two." "You wouldn't have any idea where they went after your place, would you?" And I crossed my fingers. "No, and I don't care, long as they don't come back here." "Why?" "Rowdy. They come in about 11 at night, making all kinds of noise, laughing, carrying on. Not the kind of people we like to have as guests, if you get my meaning." "I get you," I answered. And then, deciding I'd gotten all the information I was likely to from her, it was my turn to have a little good-natured fun. "Listen, I think it's only fair that I tell you something," I said, letting my voice go real serious. "What's that?" "That woman was a plague carrier." A pause from Ma Kettle, and then, "Beg pardon?" "The plague. You know, the Black Death. If I were you, I'd start scrubbing that cabin right away. Or better yet, burn it." I hung up, happy for the first time in a week. And that'll do it for tonight. See you next time for more of the next.